So it looks like Teresa Giudice did get her wish because word on the street is that the entire cast are returning for it said including sister-in-law Melissa Gorga and estranged brother Joe, and will begin shooting season 14 in August. Now, a major cast shakeup was predicted for the Real Housewives of New Jersey after Teresa Giudice and Melissa Gorga's latest falling out, but various reports of July 6, 2023 claim that the entire cast was invited back for season 14. Bravo brought in some new housewives for season 13, and while most of the drama still focused on the Giudice-Gorga family troubles, the new reports say that those ladies will be back too, even the friends of the cast, Jackie Goldschneider and Jennifer Fessler. The past few seasons of Real Housewives of New Jersey have filmed over the summer, but that won't be the case for season 14, while a prior report said the reality show would be put on pause because of the Teresa-Melissa war. Andy Cohen said that's not true. Plus, all about the Real Housewives and People, all about the Real Housewives that is very pro-Teresa, and People, which both reported the casting news, claimed the show will resume filming in August. So if viewers are lucky, they'll get to see the ladies celebrate the holidays. Even so, fans are continuing to speculate about what's next for the Garden State franchise. Here's the latest updates on season 14 of Real Housewives of New Jersey. Saying Bravo has not announced the premiere date. The past 3 seasons have filmed over the summer, premiered in February, and concluded in May or June. However, that schedule will likely change since production on season 14 has been pushed back a bit. Since filming commences in August, fans probably won't see Real Housewives of New Jersey season 14 on the air until sometime in the first half of 2024. So yes, all about the Real Housewives and People did report on this month actually that the entire cast is coming back. No contracts have gone out, but filming for season 14 is set to begin in August. I also heard that they're trying to get a lot of the girls to fill out or sign up to premiere at BravoCon, which is now going to be in Vegas and not in New York at the Javits Center. I'm thinking the Javits Center must be really expensive, that y'all had your cons there for a couple of years, and now they're moving it to a new location. Because they did the same thing with DragCon. DragCon was at the Jacob Javits Center. I went on the last one that they had, which was 2019. That's when they stopped having it. And then now it's in, on the West Coast full time. If y'all saw Victor Yates, if you go on his YouTube, he did a whole thing on, this year's DragCon back in May, where he talked to a lot of the queens and got a lot of footage and stuff. So, excuse me. But yeah, so now I heard they're trying to get the entire cast to sign contracts so that way they can show up at BravoCon, whenever that airs. I think it's in November. But it's funny because they're saying that the whole cast is coming back and that Jackie Goldschneider is coming back. But I heard Jackie was fired and Jen Fessler is now going to be a full-time housewife because people liked her. People liked her oversharing when she talked about she had sex with James Gandolfini. And that I believe her mother was good friends with I forgot who was the famous person that she said that they were friends with. But for the most part, it's like, look, I know they had the big fight at the reunion. The reunion was a hot ass mess. It was hard to get into what was going on because it was so many side conversations happening, so many distractions. Teresa and Melissa going back and forth the whole damn thing. Teresa wouldn't let Melissa get a word in edgewise. Melissa was so focused on trying to throw out her infamous one-liners. Now she got the one-liners on bags that she's selling in Indy. So there was a lot of that going on. We didn't get into the other stuff, like especially when Melissa was on the podcast talking about, Teresa's children and bringing that into it. And then we had recently, Melania, I believe, was on Teresa's Namaste Bitches podcast, praising Louis. He's a great stepfather and this and the other. In my opinion, I don't like when people bring kids into anything. I feel like y'all need to let kids be kids, even though they get to be a part of the TV show and all the other stuff. I do feel like y'all need to leave the kids out of y'all drama and just focus on y'all. Bitch, well, fill me in. He said, thanks for the shout out. DragCon was cute, but I wish I could have posted about the real shows in the bathrooms. Oh, the gays was carrying. I know that was what was going on. But for the most part, it's like, okay, so now if the whole cast is coming back, it's like, where do we go from here? If y'all gonna come back, I need some real shit to go down. I really need producers and stuff to stop kissing the Gorgon's ass. Everybody's gonna get on both sides. I like watching the show and stuff, but the Gorgons have to have a storyline outside of just fighting with Teresa. Yeah, all these accusations coming out of where Joe owes people money, and there's people coming out of the woodwork spilling all this tea that's popping up on a couple of the blogs and a couple of these other, podcasts and this, that, and the third. I feel like this shit needs to be addressed. Stop kissing and playing favorites and stuff. And that's what the people's are saying. They feel like y'all are paying favorites with certain people on this show. And so if we're gonna get into Teresa's stuff and what's going on and ask about, Bo Deedle and all this other mess, what needs to happen is that we need to get into everybody's ass on the show. These reality stars should not be in control of trying to tell us what we can and cannot talk about on these shows when they're getting paid hundreds of thousands or millions, close to $1 million a season to put their personal business on TV. And that's what needs to happen with these shows. We need more than just Teresa and Melissa fighting, because if there's another season we're going in with Teresa and Melissa is fighting and Teresa's fighting with Joe and you broke up the family, and if this is another season of that, I'm checking out. Like I checked out with Real Housewives of Atlanta. These girls is not bringing it this season either. I only watched 2 episodes of this season and I'm done. I can. I may just jump in for the reunion, but for the most part, I need more from my Jersey girls. Margaret, even though you love the hater, she brings the drama when it comes to, picking fights and things and going for the jugular. I know it's like mean spirited and stuff in real life, but I'm entertained by it because it's a reality show. We're supposed to be entertained, right?